Okay, so a little bit earlier, you found the solutions to this equation by completing the square, right? Now we're going to see the use of the quadratic formula. I want you to remember that the leading coefficient is always a, the coefficient of the linear term is b, and the constant is c. And let's just adjust here. So remember that the formula is x equals negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Okay, so we're going to use this formula, and it's as simple as identifying a, b, and c and substituting it in. You have to be careful sometimes when you're cleaning it up or simplifying, but it's really not that bad. So let's see, we have x equals, the opposite of b will be a 16, plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4 times a times c all over 2 times a. Okay, so I've just substituted in a, b, and c in their appropriate places. Now I need to clean up what's inside the radical. Well, 16 squared is 256. And here I've got 24 times 2, which is 48, times a negative 4 is going to give me a negative 192. And 2 times 2 on the bottom here is 4. I'm going to clean up inside here a little further. Okay, 256 minus 192 is 64. And this is nice because we know what the square root of 64 is. It's 8. So what I really have here is negative 16 plus or minus 8 over 4. Now this is going to generate two answers. It's going to generate x equals negative 16 plus 8 over 4 and x equals negative 16 minus 8 over 4. Okay? And cleaning this one up here, negative 16 plus 8 gives us a negative 8 over 4. So we get x is negative 8 divided by 4 is negative 2. And over here we get a negative 16 minus 8. That's going to give us a negative 24 divided by 4. And if we simplify this further, negative 24 divided by 4 is going to give us a negative 6. So what I know is that if I have difficulty factoring that original trinomial, I can use, and if I have difficulty with completing the square too, I can use the quadratic formula and I can find the zeros of the graph, or the zeros of the function, the x-intercepts of the graph, right? So if you put this into your calculator, right, you're going to put it into y equals, or in Desmos, you would type it in just as you see it. And if you hit the graph key, there's your parabola. Now you would expect that it opens up because our leading coefficient is positive. Okay. And as you can see, I've got a 0 or x-intercept at x equals negative 2, and I've got another one at x equals negative 6. Now it's time for you to try one.